I'm Okochapi Marcel and this is my channel. It is often said that when something bad is happening, if you do not speak up, meaning you are an accomplice to what is going on. In this video, I am going to show you some men of God, some pastors in Nigeria who spoke and who is speaking up against impunity, irregularities, electoral malpractices, and a lot of things that are going on in Nigeria. You are going to watch them and tell me what you think about what they said. Let's go to number one.
I want to address the nation Nigeria by the grace of God as a prophet to the nations. Nigeria, God bless you. I love you. Your brother, Prof. Clem here once again. Now, I addressed the nation Nigeria and I said that Obi is the one God has given the crown in Nigeria in the realm of the spirit. Obi is ordained, but he may never sit on the chair. Why I said that was that I said there was a planning to put somebody there, which I mentioned the person's name. Said the government will back the person to take the chair. And as I'm speaking now, it has happened. People are saying the sitting president now, Buhari, has supported the one who has been declared as president now. That's what they are saying now. Exactly as the prophecy came. According to everybody and all that, they voted for the chosen one. And I said that it will be a shock in Nigeria. And people will protest and all that. And that's what is happening now. So, Obi, the name is Peter. What God wants to do in Nigeria is that the Lord wants to end a certain generation and start a new building. So he brought this man as the rock where he will stand on him to rebuild. So his name, everything is not a fluke. It is a prophet. So that man is backed by God. I speak as a prophet. I won't lie on this altar. He is backed by God. The spirit from heaven backing him is too much. That man is like an oracle. I'm telling you, he himself doesn't know. Like Nehemiah, right? That rebuilt the what? The temple of Jerusalem. And Sanballat and what? Tobiah. They stood against it. And God had his way. So Nigerians, we love you. We are praying for you. I spoke in tree. You didn't get my words well. But the thing is that God has told me some years ago with all humility. And I'm telling you that this man is backed by God to bring a rebuilding.
When the wicked rule, the people mourn. And Jesus came to wipe away our tears. He said, weep not, for the Lion of Judah has prevailed. So stay tuned. God's eye is on Nigeria. The move of the Spirit taking place here never took place anywhere else. Truth will always triumph. Truth will always triumph. Truth will always triumph. And please don't mistake this for anything. Prophets are called to give warnings to God's people. I'm one of those privileged prophets. You don't study to become a prophet. It's an election of grace. It's an election of grace. I've seen quite a few things coming upon this nation and I've shouted it over and again. Many won't listen. Many became victims because you have mistaken them for mere words. We have the last chance to stop evil in this country. And God has vowed to stop it. And it shall stop. When the wicked rule, the people mourn. And Jesus came to wipe away our tears. He said, weep not, for the Lion of Judah has prevailed. Weeping will end in this country. Sorrows will end in this country. Jesus came to stop the tears of mankind. And they will establish that this year in Nigeria. The signs are very right. God is at work. The enemy is angry. But who can stop the way of God? Who voted for Joseph to ascend the throne? Who voted Daniel to the throne? God is one vote. Is the majority of majority. So get on God's side. You don't lose a thing staying on God's side.
As light in our generation, our assignment is to arrest and destroy darkness. Darkness can't thrive in Nigeria. Evil can't prevail. Wickedness can't succeed. Illegality, illegitimacy, criminality, impunity, fraud, falsehood cannot survive in our land. Rightness, righteousness, justice, fairness, equity shall prevail. Somebody shout amen.
Amen.
Listen to this. Both those who perpetrate and those who are paid and hired to defend criminality, illegality, illegitimacy in our land, they will stand. Amen. Very soon we will look for them and we cannot find them. Amen. Nigeria shall celebrate. Nigeria and Nigerians shall be respected, shall be valued around the world shortly. Listen to this. Those who deprive the people of joy shall not only lose their joy, but shall become history. Amen. We will look for them. We can't find where they are. Amen. We shall pray 2 prayers. John 1:5. The light shines in darkness, and the darkness comprehended not. Open your mouth and say, Father. Father. Say, Lord, let light overthrow darkness in Nigeria.
Be situation on the ground, a lot of situation. A lot of situation. To the ordinary eyes, it will look very, very fearful. You see, when the cloud is darker, it's about to rain. You say, this is about to rain, let me run, let me run, let me run. You see, when the cloud is very, very dark, the people say, it's about to rain, you start running. So that running is fear, eh? That is what you will be seeing. You see the cloud when it's about to rain, serious rain, you see the cloud, as if day turned to night. You say, every human being will start running. You want to run so that you can get home before it rains. That is the situation we are going to face in Nigeria. And you say, run, run, run. You respect God more after your election.
The matter P2B everywhere. Obedience is not just natural. It is supernatural. That's what many people don't know, and that's what we are looking at today on prophecy. Obedience, or the concept of P2B being the president of Nigeria, is from heaven. Is from heaven. God has already looked at Nigeria and see that Nigeria is at the verge of falling. If you don't know that Nigeria is at the verge of falling. So it's either Nigeria fall or Nigeria comes back to the original position and spring up again. And that's why you see when you are hearing obedient, and the people are agreeing, it is not because it just happened. It's because it is the timing of God. It is God's timing. Now, if you look at Ecclesiastes, the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 9, we see there that time and chance happened to them all. Time and chance happened to them all. Let me read it out. It said, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Strong people will fall in this battle we are talking about. Strong people, people that are politically strong, giant, political giant, they are going to fall in this battle. You will see it. Actually, we are not fighting a physical battle, but it's a contest which we can refer to battle. They are going to fall in this contest. You will see it.